All right, my beautiful Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get into this March energy reading for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest out. And thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get started, my loves. Okay, so one card popped out for you. 10 of Wands as the overall situation for your month, which means that there is a big old burden you have to drop, Taurus. What's blocking you here is the moon, which symbolizes a lot of confusion that you might be feeling or experiencing during this time. The reason for this is because things might be coming at you pretty fast with this 8 of Wands showing up in this position. What we have here in the past energy is the Lovers, meaning that there has been some important decisions, which means that some of you guys have had to make a major choice in your life that has impacted the current reality. What we have here in the near future is 5 of Swords energy, which can be quite complicated. This is an energy of kind of watching your back. So we'll go ahead and see what exactly that means. And then we have the outcome here is the 4 of Swords. So the outcome is essentially saying the swords need to be dropped. There's something that you need to release, which already shows with the 10 of Wands. And as we go through the reading, we will go ahead and digest this a little bit further. So I want to first talk about this energy with the block and the situation. So the 10 of Wands is an energy of, I'm carrying this burden. I have done this for quite some time. Things feel heavy, but I don't know how to release it. Spirit is saying there's always a different way of choosing how to approach issues in your life. Even though the moon can show subconscious fears, it can show confusion, the moon also symbolizes intuition. It symbolizes our creativity. It symbolizes who we are in our internal world. So Spirit is saying, how can you find this revelation within yourself on letting go of this burden? Right? How can you show up differently for others so that way you can show up in a better way for yourself? So the 10 of Wands is essentially this energy that shows that if you don't give up this burden, if you don't find a different way, it will turn into burnout. So this is something very important for you to be aware of during this time. The reason why this is happening, right? This is the 8 of Wands. This symbolizes that there's a lot of things happening fast, okay? Lots of communication. It could be that you have received conversations or you will be receiving conversations with people or with individuals in your life that, make you feel like you got to pivot and make some changes in your life. This is the card of things coming fast. It could be that you're traveling a lot this month. It could be that you're really busy this month as well. And that could feel very overbearing, very much like you can't get out of this situation. Now, lovers, like I said in the past, decisions had to be made in the past. So I want to go ahead and get into the energy of the 10 of Wands and see what Spirit wants to share as far as clarification. So, okay. So look at that. Celebration, you guys. There's a milestone and an accomplishment coming your way. So once this shift for you, once you feel a little bit lighter hearted, you will see that there is a big milestone, a big accomplishment coming your way. And I feel like even when you decide, I'm not handling this burden anymore, I feel like the people that love you will actually bring you a lot of support, a lot of celebration. So that's really beautiful to see. And like I said, confusing energy with the 7 of Cups. Some of you guys might be afraid of the outcome. Some of you guys might be afraid of, how will this get taken care of if I don't take care of it, right? But the 7 of Cups can also symbolize multiple options, you guys. So this could be that there is unlimited potential, that there is plenty of options out there, that it doesn't have to be just you sacrificing yourself, okay? Now, with this 5 of Swords, this is the part that made me a little bit like, The 5 of Swords is an energy of a lot of competition. This could be people around you that are willing to do whatever it takes to win at all costs. This could be people backstabbing you. This could be a nasty fight with somebody that you love. This is a card where we got to check our ego. Are we the person that is willing to basically burn whatever bridge in order for us to get what we want? Or are we the individual that is being essentially backstabbed or conspired against? So we have to really look at that energy in a very multi-perspective matter, because this it can symbolize you, but it can also symbolize other people in your life. So let's go ahead and get into this 5 of Swords energy. And see what exactly the issue is here. Okay, so 5 of Swords, we have it with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this is also an energy of move forward and, allow yourself to heal from a potential backstab that happened to you. I feel like this is the card of releasing a grudge or an emotional burden or a potential just anger towards someone that maybe backstabbed you. I feel like Spirit is saying move on from that. You deserve better. You are better than that. And it doesn't serve you anymore. These people are going to face the consequences of their own actions by divine timing. Okay. And you have here the Knight of Pentacles, which is very much your own energy with the earth sign showing up here. This is also an energy of patience. Okay. So Spirit is saying, be patient, stay committed and dedicated to the things that matter to you, because we will handle the rest. You are spiritually supported. You are never alone. So always understand that you are always looked out for. And then you have here the Six of Pentacles. I love this. This shows the balance, you guys. This shows that you will receive some sort of retribution, some sort of help, some sort of victory, success. But it is up to you to make this long term, to make this basically last, okay? So that's why Spirit is saying, focus on your healing, focus on patience, focus on working on the things that you got to work on as an individual. The rest will be taken care of by us. Maybe certain people did take advantage of your generosity, but Spirit is saying focus on moving forward with a beautiful and grand lesson, right? And we will take care of the rest. You don't have to dirty your hands with this. This is what Spirit is saying. Release the grudge if you have one. And if you don't, guys, this could be also that you need to watch your back. If some of you guys are not experiencing the, aftermath of a backstab, some of you guys do need to be aware of the individuals that are around you. Watch your back. Be very discreet. Be very much vigilant when it comes to, let's say, business matters, because we have here the Pentacles, even emotional matters, but especially with business, be very due diligent, be very private, discreet. Don't discuss your plans too freely, because there's people out here that are basically vampires. They like to, steal your energy. So be very protective over yourself, okay? We have here this Four of Swords, which already one popped up. Four of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is an energy of boundaries, okay? This is an energy of creating your own way. The only problem with the Seven of Wands is that it could be quite exhausting. And Spirit is saying, if force has not gotten you the mental clarity and the peace of mind that you desire, then you have to drop the swords and simply rest. Sometimes we got to revisit a problem after we have had our time to decompress from the situation. So Spirit is saying it's really important that if you don't find a solution to a situation right now, to take a time to pause before going at it again, because sometimes we get more intuitive downloads and more clarity when we are in this state of rest, when we allow ourselves to decompress and reset our nervous system, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get final cards for you. So Page of Cups, I feel like this is a conversation coming your way, a message coming your way that's going to be very joyful. This is good news coming your way. Also, this could be that you are reuniting with someone that is like a younger relative, a younger sibling. You're going to be spending some time with this childlike energy that you really love and enjoy. For some of you guys, this could be you tapping into very creative ventures, you tapping into being very creative, just doing creative projects for the fun of it, right? Tapping into your childhood self. But regardless, it's a really beautiful, beautiful energy. So with that being said, Taurus, I think this reading is pretty straightforward. Please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. And if it did, drop me a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.